Hello, everyone. I welcome you to Talent and Skills Hub. My name is Dr. Fred Obala, and in this video, I will share with you how you can convert more customers to your business by understanding consumer behavior. When it comes to converting consumers, the secret to gain more sales is to understand consumer behavior and learning what your buyers want from your business. So if you want to make more sales, you will want to do some rigorous research or tests on consumer behavior. The truth is that we are all different, but in many ways, our brain reacts in a similar way. Therefore, understanding the sensitive nature of human mind can help your business find creative ways to ethically move more buyers towards saying yes to your products or services. But I am going to help you to do so by presenting to you some consumer behavior studies that reveal insight into the mind of your customers in order to enable you to convert more people to become your customers. In this video, I am going to present 4 of the studies to you, and others will follow in our next videos. So let's get started. 4 consumer behavior studies that will help you to convert more customers to your business. And number 1 is consumer behavior analysis in action. An interesting research on consumer behavior examined the donation process of American Cancer Society and how a small change can deliver drastic results. The research also reveals why it is important to analyze why people say no, rather than always looking at why people say yes. The researchers used the donation requests of the American Cancer Society to carry out an investigation, and the donation request reads, "Will you be willing to help by giving a donation?" But the researchers changed it to, "Will you be willing to help by giving a donation? Even penny will help." The second sentence seems subtle, and as a result of that, resulted to a drastic response. The people who were asked using the second sentence were almost twice likely to donate. The researchers then concluded that people are more likely to take action when minimal parameters are presented. For example, when you ask people to donate, they would alternatively think that they don't have enough to donate, and what they have may not make sense nor make a difference. But by clarifying that even a penny could make a difference, the second sentence made the request more achievable for those considering a donation. So knowing that a penny was enough persuaded them to give as much as they could. The bottom line here is implying that a small action is a good start will make people more willing to make a move. Therefore, when you are making a request for people to take action for your business, try to clearly identify a minimum in order to help the people to break through the action paralysis. Number 2, embrace the power of internal labels. Consumer behavior research has shown that people like being labeled and are more inclined to participate if they feel included. A 2011 study examined the voting patterns of 133 adults to see if labeling them had any effect on their turnout at the polls. After being casually questioned about their regular voting patterns, half of the participants were told that they were selected because they were more politically active. But this wasn't actually true. These people were selected at random, while the other half of the participants were told nothing. They were just asked to describe their voting patterns. Despite that everyone participating was randomly selected, the group that was told that they were politically active had a 15% higher turnout than the other group. This indicates that our brains seek to maintain a sense of consistency, even if it is artificial. We enjoy being consistent so much that even being told that we are part of a group makes us to be more receptive to its message, so long as it is something that we approve to be part of. This is why gold or platinum status works effectively for a customer loyalty program, because people who are labeled as superior consumers tend to spend more than those in the regular class. The bottom line here is, don't be afraid to label your customers. People like to be part of groups that imply some superior quality or level of status that has their approval. Even when given an artificial reason, people tend to take action in order to feel that they belong to an allied group. Number 3 is understand the 3 types of buyers. No matter what type of industry you are operating in, consumer behavior research shows that there are 3 groups of buyers who can be characterized by the pain they experience when purchasing something. Neuroscientists have defined human spending pattern as a process of spend till it hurts. So understanding these different levels of pain points is essential to maximize your potential sales. Number 1 group is the unconflicted. They are like about 61% of your potential customers. These guys are average spenders. While number 2 is the spendthrifts. They are like about 15% of your potential customers. These are the guys who are able to spend more before they hit their maximum buying pain. While number 3 is the tightwads, and they are like about 24% of your potential customers. These are the people who spend less than average before they hit their maximum buying pain. So which type of buyer is most difficult here? We can see that the tightwads are the most difficult ones to convert to become your customers because they don't spend up to average before they hit their maximum buying pain. But guess what? Their number is up to 24% of your potential customers. Therefore, you should learn some smart techniques to minimize their buying pain in order to convert them to become your customers. Fortunately, the secret boils down to utilizing well-written description or marketing communication that appeals to their apprehensive nature. According to some remarkable studies, minimizing buying pain for tightwads can successfully be accomplished by incorporating 3 strategies. The first strategy is reframing value. If, for example, you see a product that costs $1,000 per year, you will definitely approach the purchase with a caution. This is because $1,000 a year is not peanuts, and it seems like a huge amount of money for conservative spenders. But what if the product is just $84 per month? You may probably think that it is not a bad idea. But the thing is, $84 per month is the same as $1,000 per year. While this reframing method is effective for buyers of all types, it is most effective when you are targeting conservative spenders. So if you are offering something that has a recurring cost or can be broken down into small increments, you can think about how you can utilize this reframing value strategy in your pricing method. The second strategy is reduce the pain points with bundling. Neuroeconomics experts know that all consumers, especially the conservative spenders, prefer to complete their purchase in one easy bundle rather than purchase multiple accessories separately. For example, a customer may be willing to upgrade car packages all at once, but will find it difficult for the brain to justify each individual upgrade, like paying to upgrade different parts of the car. This is because the individual purchase creates individual pain points, whereas a bundle purchase creates only one pain point, even if the price is much greater. As a result, the research shows why many consumers are willing to pay more for complete bundles rather than chasing down the purchase of individual products. Not only will this result in less hassles, but will also result in fewer purchase pain points. The third strategy is utilize the power of the word small or little. This is very effective when you are crafting your product description. The word small or little is powerful to get customers' attention. A study done by Carnegie Mellon University reveals the impact of a single word on conversion rates. The researchers changed the description of an overnight shipping charge on a free DVD trial offer from a $5 fee to a small $5 fee. And that change resulted to a 20% increase in response rates. Just think about it. Has the word small or little ever felt so big to you? Probably no. So you can play with these words when you are crafting your descriptions. But the bottom line here is No matter what business you are into, it is important to understand the three types of buyers. And selling to tight words is especially important because they make up a large base of your potential customers. But the right choice of words can greatly reduce their buying pains. And number 4 is highlight strengths by admitting shortcomings. Do you think it is a good idea to admit to your faults? After all, people don't want your real you. This is a common factor today. However, consumer behavior research from a social psychologist states that admitting to shortcomings is a great way to simultaneously highlight your strengths. The study aimed at measuring the effect of admitting to missteps and faults and how these actions would affect stock prices. Therefore, the experimenters read one of 2 company reports presented to them. Both reports listed reasons why the company had performed poorly in the previous year. The first report placed emphasis on strategic decisions, while the second one placed emphasis on external events such as the economy, the competition, and others. Then the study participants viewed the first company far more favorable than the second one. This is because this first company claimed that they did not perform well because of their poor strategic decisions, while the second one blamed their poor performance on the economy and the competition. So admitting to shortcomings by the first company demonstrated that the company was still in control despite their faults, while the second one, blaming it on the economy and the competition, demonstrated that they had lost control of the market. Then, after examining the responses of the participants, the researchers found that the company that admitted to their strategic faults also had higher stock price in the following year, while the one that blamed it on the external forces, even if it happened to be true, had a drastic drop in their stock price in the following year. This is because the investors were skeptics about the abilities of the managers to fix the problem and thought that they might continue making excuses. The bottom line here is admitting to honest errors can help your customers to understand that you are still in control of the situation and not prone to making excuses. And those are the 4 consumer behavior studies that can help you to convert more customers to your business. In our next videos, we are going to discuss the remaining studies. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so in order to follow up with all the points and set up a notification in order to be notified when the videos are published. We publish every Monday and Thursday. And finally, remember to like and comment as well as share the videos with others to educate them. Thank you and see you next time.